Have you ever wondered how, back in the 1980s, when India's economy was totally closed off, some people were still cruising around in a sleek Mercedes-Benz or a powerful Toyota? Importing a car was nearly impossible for a regular person, yet the rich and powerful always found a way. Let's uncover the secret pathways they used. The most common legal loophole was the transfer of residence, or TR route. If an NRI returned to India after living abroad for at least 2 years, they were allowed to bring one car with them. So, a wealthy individual in India would find an NRI, sponsor their return, and have them import a car in their name. After a mandatory lock-in period, the NRI would sell the car to the Indian buyer. Yes, the import duties were sky-high, but this was the cleanest way. Way to get your hands on a modern foreign car. Then there was the ultra-exclusive diplomatic channel. Diplomats could import cars duty-free for their official use. After a few years, they were permitted to sell these cars to Indian citizens. These diplomatic disposal cars were sold at a huge premium. This is why you still see so many classic 80s Mercedes W123s and W126s on Indian roads today. Many of them started their journey at an embassy. For the top industrialists, there was another way. Special industrial licenses. Companies involved in essential industries could apply for special permits to import vehicles, supposedly for company use. Of course, these cars often ended up as the personal rides for the company's owners. Think of the big business houses of that era. This was one of their privileges. A much rarer method involved navigating India's strict foreign exchange laws. A select few, like artists or sportsmen with legitimate foreign currency earnings, could get special permission to import a car. It was incredibly difficult, but not impossible for the right person. Of course, where there are rules, there are rule breakers. Smuggling was a real, albeit risky, business. Cars were brought into ports declared as auto parts or even scrap metal, only to be secretly reassembled later. This gray market route is how some iconic Japanese SUVs and sports cars first landed in the country. It was a high-risk, high-reward game. Finally, the simplest method was just to buy a foreign car that was already in India. A small number of these cars, imported in earlier decades, were owned by old royal families, retired diplomats, or business tycoons. Wealthy buyers would simply purchase these second-hand cars, because even a 10-year-old Mercedes held more prestige than a brand-new Ambassador or Fiat. In the 1980s, owning a foreign car wasn't just about transportation. It was the ultimate status symbol. It screamed wealth, power, and global connection. This era of scarcity and aspiration truly shaped India's love for cars. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for watching.